it's not hard to understand why people would be fatigued and burned out of virtual events when all you're doing is looking at PowerPoint presentations all day, right, Liz?
Yeah, totally. I mean, you have to think about how those really compelling aspects of an in-person event, like they were talking about, performers or games or entertainers, like those things can be translated to a virtual format to engage attendees. It doesn't have to be that you're just sitting there, looking at a PowerPoint. There are ways to kind of make your event interactive, and you just have to think kind of outside the box. And I think that's the beauty of the events industry background and in-person events for so long. Like there are things that we tried and we do, and we see even now in in-person events that can be carried over into this, format that really came out of nowhere and, became a lot more prevalent in the last couple of years.
Yeah, and it's continuing to evolve. Like, I think it's hard to even find examples that don't necessarily map from in-person to virtual. Like we've seen DJs, we've seen performers and comedians, we've seen, Slido polls and interactive elements that let the attendees actually have a say in the content that's being produced in the same way a Q&A would or something like that. And actually, in some cases, we're finding that the virtual elements make it even more engaging than in-person events because it kind of flattens things out. You don't have to be, if you want to do a Q&A or you want to have your voice heard, you can raise your hand at Q&A, but then that's going to be the person that's the loudest voice in the room, as opposed to everybody getting an equal voice when they vote on a Slido poll.
Yeah, it's really the best of both worlds. You have that flexibility and that comfortability that we have with virtual events, but you have all these elements that make it more immersive. Like you said, like a DJ or like a Slido poll, like that makes the content and the experience just that much more engaging. But you still, have the benefits of virtual, where I can attend, at home, in the comfort of my basement where I'm recording right now. But still connect with people all over the world.
Totally. And we're seeing them up level the quality of production, include more things like video, interstitials and lower thirds, and things that you're used to seeing in like a live sports production or a live award show or something like that, as opposed to just a typical webinar.